As usual, I'm running late. Oh my god. What is up, YouTube? This is Carl here. It's already late. I'm already behind schedule, but what's new? Now that the motor's out of the car, frees up some time for me to get started on the engine bay. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to get started on the engine bay. We're going to do some prep work. I'm going to go over how much it costs to do it with some rattle cans from Home Depot, and we're going to see if it's worth it. Let's see how it turns out. So stay tuned. Okay, so pretty much got to start getting rid of everything. I have a bunch of random stuff that I want to get rid of. Need to start masking off. I need to get rid of all of the sound deadening. Start masking off. I don't have any time to spare, so let's get right to it. So I was working on this thing for about an hour, and I forgot to press record. The good news is, since I'm slow, all I really took out, I got the washer bottle, took out one of the AC lines, some heat shields, still working on a couple other things. But I got a lot of work to do, so I guess we'll start the time lapse now. So that covers most of the sound deadening. Sound deadening, what the hell? Most of the heat shield. As you can see, there's still some in the Trident tunnel, but I'm not gonna worry about that too much until I have to jack up the car. All that stuff, yada yada yada. Really, all that gives me access to is to paint the Trident tunnel a little bit under it. But there's still a bunch of stuff in here that I need to get rid of. There's a lot of cleaning up to do. All these wires are pretty much gonna get out of the way so that I can paint under it. Good luck to me getting this done by Friday. Let's keep going. Alright, so most of the wiring is out of the way. A lot of them are labeled as well. Helpful tip. Make sure to label your wires. That way when you're taking stuff out, you know what it is. Same with this side, most of the wiring is out of the way. All the heater hoses are out. All the AC lines are out. I think that's about as much as I could take out. So I'm gonna move on to cleaning. I don't know how much I'm gonna get done tonight. It's already late, but need to do some cleaning and some prep work to get this thing ready for paint. Alright, just did some cleaning with simple soap and water. I mean, it's looking pretty good. There's obviously some spots I need to touch up on. It's not perfect. Really, I just wanted to get all the crazy dirt out of here. I'm probably gonna go through this with either goof off or something else to kind of pick out all these other spots. I also need to get the areas under the coilover or kind of around the coilover because I'm gonna be raising the car. So I can drop that and paint it. It's gonna look a lot better. I did this area a little bit. I don't know if I want to do the brake booster area or the ECU and stuff. I haven't decided if I want to do or what I want to do with this. I might just keep it like this just because that way I don't have to paint it. And that way save a little bit on paint. So still quite a bit of work to do. I still have to do a light wet sand of the area. I gotta get all the extra dirt and all that stuff, so I gotta do kind of a deep clean, even though I got most of the grit out. I need to mask everything that I don't want to have painted, and I need to paint. Let's go ahead, let's continue this tomorrow. Alright, we're back. Let's get right to it. I got a lot of work ahead of me, so we need to get right to it. Still gotta do a little bit of cleaning, I got some sanding to do, masking, and we got to spray still. Jesus Christ. So in order to do the sanding, I have some 400 grit sandpaper, 3M, wet or dry. I'm going to do some wet sanding. And after some quick sanding, I think I can call that good enough. There's a bunch of spots here that probably won't turn out well, like, you know, all that stuff. Didn't spend too much time in areas that aren't going to be seen. Spent more times on stuff like the tubs, the strut tower, the frame, all that kind of stuff. There's still some areas like all this that's probably going to show, but I don't really care. This was never meant to be a show car, so I don't care if it's not perfect. I just gotta make it a little bit nicer. That's all I'm doing. That being said, it's time to start washing this engine bay, start masking, and if we have time, we'll try to get some paint today. So did a bit of work off camera, did a lot of masking. I got the cabin intake done, a lot of lines, subframe, all the brake lines. I still have to do the windshield, the cowl, all the suspension stuff, tires, and the ground. So I'm gonna continue masking. Not gonna be painting tonight, so we're gonna continue that tomorrow. Alright, so half-ass job on the masking, but it'll be good enough for now. So I don't have much time left before it starts getting cold, so I'm gonna go ahead, we're gonna get started and start spraying. So I'm gonna be using Rust-Oleum, what is it? Titanium silver, paint and primer, nice rattle can. Let's see how this looks. Alright, so I think this is coating number 3. Alright, so I gave the paint some time to dry overnight. This is going to be my first time seeing it in the daylight, so see how it looks. I try my best not to peek paint before seeing this. Dude. There's some spots that are bad, but overall, I think that's a job well done. So overall, I'm pretty happy with this paint. It was never intended to be perfect. I've said that many times. It did the job. It looks decent. Now I just gotta see how long it lasts, but I think we'll be fine. Obviously, some spots here and there that are gonna be noticeable, but really only if you're gonna be pointing at stuff and pointing stuff out and nitpicking. I mean, as long as it looks good from afar, I've done the job. So, as far as how much this thing cost, so in total I used about 2 cans of Rust-Oleum paint. It was about $7 each, which is $14 for paint. Some painter's tape, $9, and sandpaper at about $7. So basically a $30 painted engine bay that looks decent. I'll let you guys be the judge. You saw the clips. That is it for this video, guys. Super excited to see the engine bay looking like this and the car finally coming along. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one.